Hey YouTube, DroidReview here. I am going to be going over the games finally that I have come across in the past few weeks that I've been using that I adore, I guess you could say. They're not the super duper greatest ones, but I think they're the most time passing games. So if you're sitting in an airport or something, these things will kind of keep you entertained for a little bit there. Going to go over each one kind of quick because of the 10-minute limit, but I just want to let you know that there is reasoning behind the apps are not that great, considering that you cannot install applications to the SD card, so you're really only limited to the space on the physical memory, which is about 512 megabytes. That's why developers can't really get too involved in huge apps, you know, like on the iPhone or something. So that just gives you a small little reasoning. If you have any more questions, just let me know and I can explain the whole thought process behind that. Anyways, get right into it. The first one I wanted to go over, we'll go over real quick. It's a real fun one. It's a great multiplayer one. It's called What the Doodle. It's right here. It's also free in the Android market. Basically what it is, it's Pictionary for your Droid, but it's multiplayer online. So all we do is click on Find a Game. Click on Easy. That's the only option that you have in the free version, but it's not a big deal because that's what most people play on. It brings up this menu. You kind of have to wait for players to join, and then once they join, we'll be waiting here for a minute. Hopefully they'll come in. Once they join, the game will start, and all they do is basically start drawing, and you have to type in what it is. So I'll kind of go through here. So hopefully Wooly starts drawing here. And basically they just draw. I'm not drawing at all. This is some guy probably around the United States somewhere, or maybe even around the world, drawing what it looks like to be some sort of animal. An elephant, a sheep, who knows? I don't know, but that's the name of the game. You would click this button right here. You bring up the keyboard, you can type out what it is. You push done, and it's going to send about what it is. And looks like someone might have guessed a beetle. Who knows? That one's called What the Doodle. It also allows you the option to play in a private game, which is really cool because if you have a bunch of friends that also have Android devices, you can create a game right here, type in a game name, give them the game name, and they can join it. You guys can play versus each other, and you can have up to 5 players. It's a really cool, fun game. I play it at work with a bunch of my coworkers. Real cool game to play. The next game that I wanted to go over is going to be called Action Potato, and it is basically just a basic game. Oops, sorry about that, guys. A basic game. It's real simple. It honestly is very, very, very basic, but it's fun. I think it is, anyways. The sounds are kind of annoying, but not a big deal. And really, all you do is you pop these little guys up to catch the potatoes, and so you see here, and then you keep doing this over and over and over again, keep going, yada yada yada, and if you miss them, it's not a big deal. But those blue potatoes that you just saw, if you do catch one of those, you lose your guy. So obviously I just lost my guy. The hearts that you just saw will give you your guy back. I'm not very good at this game playing horizontally like this. Oh. So that is Action Potato for you. And this is really the only point of the game. It's kind of fun. It's somewhat, you know, just simple, basic. I like it just because it's a simple, fun game to play on the fly. The loading time's real quick. You can just, you know, if you're waiting for someone to call you back, or you're waiting to pick up your buddy, or whatever, or waiting in the movies, you can play this real quick. It's pretty fun and pretty trivial. So anyway, that one's Action Potato. Again, these can be downloaded in the Android market for free. So we'll go ahead and go to the next one here. This is one of my favorite ones. This one's going to be called Abduction, and it's this one right here up top. It's a little cow icon. This is a really fun game. It was well designed. I love the developer who designed this game. He's constantly updating it. This is the free version. There is a paid version of the game. It's called Abduction World Attack. Really the only difference is you can have levels and different kind of aspects of the game, but I just really like the free version. It does just fine. You have different levels of difficulty here. I usually kind of chill on medium, And really all you do is move the phone from, oh, I just lost. Move the phone from side to side. It uses the accelerometer, and you basically just hop up here. This is extremely difficult to do sideways, so bear with me. You get those little point things. You can get these little presents that give you more platforms, less platforms. It gives you the ability to jump high. You can hear, like, here's hard. This is pretty hard because the platforms move a lot faster. There's less of them, and you know, anyway, this is pretty much it. This is what you do. You just jump up and you go as high as you can. And see, I just got one that said high jump, so now my little cow jumps pretty high. You kind of have to watch out for those bombs, but that's pretty much it. So I just boom. Whoops, that sucks. So whatever. So basically what we're gonna do is exit out. That one's called Abduction. It's pretty much, I like it. It's one of my favorite ones. It was well designed. I hope the developer comes out with more games. That's a little neat trick that I like to show you is, you know, when you're going in the application market and you find something that you really like, we'll just use this one for instance, Fandango Movies. I always scroll down here to the bottom and I click on View More Applications. So if you find one that you really like that's well designed, you can actually click View More Applications, and it's going to bring up all the applications that developer did, and that really helps me find pretty cool games and applications that I know that are good and well designed and well supported from the developer, because you do kind of come across some developers that really don't support their applications once they make one, which is upsetting, but hey, that's what open development is, right? The next one I wanted to go over, it's kind of a cool one. It's called Totemo. And this one's pretty well designed. The graphics are pretty cool. The music is very cheesy. It runs in landscape, obviously. And really, the purpose of the game is it's a puzzle game. But it's simple, it's easy, and really the whole point of the game is to get these basically these little alien dudes or dots that are lit up, and pair them together. You know. Just like this. So this is the point of the game. It seems very easy at first. These are obviously just the first levels. Very easy, like I said. But if you go into like, let's just say level 6 here, you start getting into a little bit harder concept, because right here you have to actually program 3 of them in to go across. You can already tell that I'm going to lose this one because this dot right here is missing. Its little partner, it's only 3 across or 3 up vertical. See, I just lost. See, so that one is called Totemo, and I think it's pretty well designed. The graphics are really cool. The music's kind of cheesy, but whatever. And it actually does instruct you fairly well. The levels do get harder and harder. The free version only has about I think 10 or 11 levels. I've only gotten to the 7th. It is kind of puzzling at times, but it's a good game to pass the time. The next one that I can go over is called Frozen Bubble. This game's kind of fun, and basically it's one of those old school Neo Geo games where you move this little bubble around and you bank it off or let me do a little bit better bank here. Bank it off different areas, and you use this right here to shoot. Oh, there you go. As you can see, this is how you play, and this is really it. I like these games. They're fun to play. I'm not good at them, obviously, but they are fun to play. There's another one out that is paid for. It's like $5. This one does the same thing that it does. This one's a little bit more, fun because it's free. Free is good, right? This is the only application this developer has. This one's called Frozen Bubble Lite. It's free, which is good. So it's telling me to hurry because the wall is sliding down. That one's called Frozen Bubble. I like it. It's pretty cool. Pretty fun game. Anyway, well, that's it for the games, YouTube. This has been DroidReview. Thank you again for being patient for this video. It's not the greatest ones, but like I said, I wanted to just let you know that that is the reason behind the whole, why applications are, somewhat chintzy at times. It's because of the lack of physical memory on the Droid. Anyways, thanks for watching, and please feel free to comment and whatever you want to do, message me. Alright, see you later, YouTube.